What's up, everybody? It's Joe from Empire Music, empiremusic.com in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania with this week. I am juiced up today, unlike last week where I was dragging. I got the goods today. I'm bringing the heat. I'm pretty excited about today. I got some good stuff from trades, so I'm pretty stoked about it. So woke up in a good mood. Cool trades. Let's talk about what's cooking. You know we're doing the TELE Get One, Give One. If you're local, we're in the throes of celebrating Aaron Hutzel, our lead guitar techs. 20 years in the biz with 20% off setups through the 31st of October. If you've ever bought a guitar from Aaron, he's most likely touched it at some point along the way. So he's really a really important part of the local music scene here for the work he's done, but also, and he plays out in bands and stuff too, but also because he helps get all these great guitars to all of you guys out there. We're wheeling, dealing. We got the Ultra 2 launch. We got Custom Shop. Everything Martin's, Fender, got tons of cool stuff from TELE cooking. So a lot of the new stuff, we want your trade-ins, of course. Go to empiremusic.com, check out the gear, chat with us on the site, give us a call, send us photos. Voila, trade-ins. Here we are with them. Let's get to it. Without further ado, Dusenberg STARPLAYER TV Deluxe. These guitars were made, it's like in Croatia, then set up. Well, a lot of the pre-production's in Croatia, then finalized in Germany or the States, but these are like kind of like your Gretsch style, obviously, inspired guitars. They do everything kind of in a proprietary sense, which I was kind of laughing with Justin before I nailed all these specs into my brain. The pickup's like a Grand Vintage in the bridge with a D-Tron in the neck. And they have a radiator vibrola. It's all like all their own named stuff. More importantly, if you're looking for a great, this is a laminated spruce top, laminated maple back, really beautiful, super comfortable neck, locking Grover tuners back here, rosewood board, super comfortable play, kind of like, you know, sustaining block in the center, so it's semi-hollow. These are cool. It's just like pretty popular guitars. We've had definitely a fair in for like setups and stuff like that, but I don't think I've ever taken one in on trade. This is a beautiful example. Really clean. Yeah, it's a cool guitar. Definitely one of these ones that we don't see every day. If you're looking for something like this, it'd be a great choice. Now, I'm gonna preface this. If the next guitar I'm showing you is here on Monday morning, you're all done. You're cut off. You're not cut off, but somebody should be buying this before I do. A 2004 Gibson ES 137 in LIGHTBURST is what they call this. 490 and 498s in it. It's a classic. That's why there's a sweet C on the 12th fret. I love this guitar. It is so sexy. Semi-hollow, right? So it's like a 335-ish, but you have a single cutaway, a little bit more of that arch top look to it. Rosewood board, arched back. Absolutely gorgeous instrument. Really pretty. Sounds unbelievable. I think Jordan was playing this the other day and it was just like a little super fat and tasty. Just a really cool guitar. So if you're into, like, I always think of this as like sort of jazz, sort of fusion-y. You know, it's not a too big arch top jazz box, but it's can do that. It can still play your rock blues stuff too and take an overdrive. I just want to stare at it. If you play it, it'll sound great. Make this thing go away. It's awesome. Next up, SUHR Classic S. Alder body. I mean, straight ripoff of a Stratocaster, obviously. These guys are SUHR. This is what they're bringing you. And it's just like, these are, you know, people like these. I think stainless frets on it, the 60s style pickups, maple board, white on white. You'll never hear me complain about a white guitar. I love white guitars. I think they're so cool. Nice thing with the SUHR is they do give you some sexy cuts in the back. Locking tuners up here, all made in California. Lacquer finish. I'm sorry, nitro finish. But, I mean, a very classic 60s style SUHR Strat style guitar. Classic S. Next up is my John Mayer Silver Sky of the Week. I'm going to run into a week where I don't have one. I'm going to be disappointed, but it's not this week, my friends. An SE. So, the import version. Import style 60, the Mayer, 635 style pickups, alder body, similar body contours, but not as deeply cut. Yeah, it's like one of those things that this is $600. So if you want to dip your toe into the John Mayer pool and you don't want to spend for the USA you can buy this one and then trade it back to us 6 months later, like everybody else seems to be doing. Whoever's still, man, they must sell a lot of these new, but man, we take a lot of trade-ins on these. It's consistent trades, get like the bird inlays. You still do get the reverse headstock, which is his design to create a different string pull for different tension, which you know, John prefers. He's, you know, we've sold some of his Martin models that are limited edition this year, and he's very involved. I know from the Martin end, he's very involved in the building process, and he is a phenomenal guitar player. I do joke a little bit about these because they get traded so much, but you know, he puts a lot of his touch on these, so I think he'd be happy with this. It's like a cool way to get something in his collection without going top end. Next up, American Pro 1 Strat 2017. The funny thing about this is the olive drab. This one's played. When they brought all these colors out, if you remember, they didn't do like really any classic. I think they did Sunburst in white, but they did like this. They did like a kind of a navy, like kind of like a gray blue, and they were just all these kind of muted finishes, and we were all like, what in the hell are these guys doing? And they didn't sell that well, although the guitars are cool because it's like, you know, the V-mod pickups, it's a 9.5. I mean, it's a straight head Stratocaster's classic, you know, rosewood board, maple neck, it's cool. But now that I see them, I'm like, man, this thing's awesome. I love these colors. It's like, you know, it's kind of just at the time, they didn't, I don't know, they didn't seem like they hit with the public, but I know every time we get in something in this flavor, it does move very fast. This one feels money, a 9.5-inch fingerboard radius, very comfortable C-neck shape. This is a cool guitar. Definitely one of those ones that, with, you know, original hard shell case, $9.99 for a USA guitar. Get it. This is something you could play for 3 years and definitely not lose a dime on. So really, a really cool instrument. Another one I was stoked to show. We've had some cool, look at this, these semi-hollows. Look at this. That's the theme. What's going on with you guys out there? You don't want these anymore? This is a classic, Fender classic. This is made in Mexico. I think it's 72 classic, what they call it, a classic player TELE. Wide range humbuckers in it. This is one of my favorite designs of Fender guitars. The thin line with the 2 humbuckers. It's cool because you get kind of like the raunchy humbucker sound. You get the airiness of a semi-hollow. But it still like overdrives really well. Obviously you're not buying this if you're playing like heavy metal, but it's just like if you're playing rock, alternative rock, it definitely takes a lot of gain still. Plays super easy. The weight on them, the huge pickguard's badass. I just love it. Maple neck. These are cool. These always did really, really well for us. And like thin lines are one of those things where it's like a lot of people dig them. We do real well in the custom shop with them. But you know, in the, you know, I don't know, this is one of the best performing ones that Fender ever did for us. The 850 used, sick deal. Great, plays nice. All right, 2 acoustics for you to finish this up. One we definitely had before, Faith. A Faith, let's see what this thing is called. It's called something really long. But it's just a Parlor Faith guitar. And I had heard of these guitars. I've never handled one. It's a brand out of the UK. The guy that owns it is very excited about telling you it's like Eggleman. What's his name? Patrick. I don't know. It's all on the site. But I can tell you what's cool about this. He has his own bracing thing. It's a solid Engelmann spruce top, figured rosewood back and sides. They're an import guitar. It's a really like pretty little Parlor guitar. If you're looking for an easy playing, slick little maple bound, electronics built in, this thing's $700, not a ton of dough. This little cutaway thing here that you got going gives you half of an extra excess inch of a fret. Look at that, wailing, nailing it. But I will tell you this, it sounds pretty cool for a small guitar. If you're looking for something that's like in that GS Mini style of guitar, size-wise, this fits the mold. It's pretty. I don't know, I'm not gonna get too worked up about it. It's kind of snarky today, but I'm not intending to be. It's just what you're giving me. Now, Empire Select, trade-in, cedar, maple. Probably the coolest one design that we did, $21.99. Guy bought this, had it for a little while, and then he just really wanted a cedar rosewood guitar, so we got him worked out. Maple's crisp, cedar's warm. These sound amazing. This guitar is beautiful. Smoke show deal on it. We want your trades. Do the Taylor deal. Check out Fender Ultra. Hit us up with Custom Shop. We're getting tons of Gibson in. It's the holiday ramp up is upon us. We've got 0% financing. We will make it happen. All you got to do is hit the buttons, send us a message, call us, do full pro setup on everything. This is Old This Week.